You mentioned something before which I think a lot of parents struggle with, and it was the extracurricular activities. And I see this, I see with that sometimes it's the parent that's trying to live vicariously through the child. So they might have been well, they might have liked dancing when they were young. And so next minute their kid's dancing at every competition and they're wanting their child to almost recreate that life that they didn't quite have. Yeah, the kids that they do enjoy it, but I wonder what is that limit between the joy that your child has or what you want to create as a parent. But a lot of the time, I don't think the parents may even realize that they're doing that. Yeah.
Anytime they say, "Don't know if I want to do this anymore," that we actually really respond to that because, parental expectation, it can be healthy. However, it can be really unhealthy. And when I was researching girlhood, I discovered some research of some significantly talented women who went on to Olympics or, academia. And in the end, the obsession to be the best became unhealthy
Yes.
and caused some significant physical and mental health issues. So again, we can give them opportunities. I think it's like I want our children to know there's a smorgasbord of life,
Mm.
and there's heaps of things on that smorgasbord. But I think we need to tune into our children's natural strengths. Now, you will know quite early with girls what their natural, aptitudes and strengths are. I have a couple that are physically incredibly strong,
Mm.
and they, climb monkey bars way ahead of a lot of other boys, even. And so I've watched as, that was something that went towards what they may do, and they don't do too much because I could keep on saying it's again that same thing. High energy rooster children can do more extracurricular than the children who don't have the same amount of energy and are our
Mm.
lambs. Doesn't mean you're failing. You're respecting what your child's, innate gifts are. And so being able to give them opportunities is a good thing. However, if it impacts the family in such a way that when you come in that door, often dark in winter,
Mm.
hungry children, you are not going to be the parent you want to be. And then you're going to beat yourself up because you haven't really got time to create that beautiful meal that will obviously have broccoli in it. And the children are going to sit quietly and do their homework, not. And then the bedtime, beautiful bath time. Oh my God, it's gone everywhere. Hell in a handbag. So when that happens, I'm going to say this is a conversation for the whole family that this isn't working for us all now because we're all pretty crabby. So how do you think we could fix this a bit? Or whoever the parents are go, okay, so this is too much. So we're going to trim it back a bit. I want you to work out which of your activities we could let go for this term or this semester, or which couple,
Yeah.
or which ones you love most. And then we'll do our best to make sure that happens. But this every night of the week isn't good for us. And the stress means they don't sleep as well. They wake up crabby. They don't learn well at school. That's not what life's about. And I think we need to give them some choices in that journey and recognize again. Sometimes your kids will want to do something you're not in the least bit interested in.
Mm.
I mean, seriously, one of mine was a competitive swimmer, which meant it was a 5 o'clock
Oh,
up every day, and
yeah.
that was a nightmare. I accidentally got the time wrong one day, and we ended up at the pool at 4:30. But that was another story. Still reminds me of that. And the same with surfing. Like before they got a license so they could take them, my weekends were, again, really early driving around finding a wave. Did I want to do that? No, but you know
Mm.
what? There was something else in the adolescent window. I wanted them to experience something that gave them a spark in their eyes, spark in their heart.
Mm.
So this is that place that's a little bit different to, they're doing something that I wish I had done more of. This is the place where it doesn't matter what it is, I see them shining so brightly afterwards. I
Mm.
know that's the activity I really have to prioritize in their life, even if it means giving up some of your own,
Yeah.
because that's that natural transcendence. That's the place that as adults we keep looking for, don't we? But when we can't nurture an authentic spark and we're forcing our spark, you're right. That can cause some challenges.